We are heading into the final quarter of 2023, everybody. There is still some big changes and shifts along the astrological horizon.
Friend of the show and astrology writer for the New York Post, Reda Wigle, is joining us with more. Hi, Reda.
Hi, Reda.
Morning, guys. How are you?
Make him a believer. You know Dan. You know he doesn't like to believe. But let's start. First of all, you look gorgeous.
I love the hat.
Thank you so much, as do you.
She's very busy. Mercury retrograde, you've heard of that.
Oh, my goodness.
It has ended.
When?
2 weeks ago?
Okay.
A week ago?
You're good. You got it, yeah.
Well, now we're Jupiter retrograde, which goes into the end of the year. What does Jupiter retrograde mean for us?
So Jupiter, you're absolutely correct. Jupiter's retrograde till December 30th. And Mercury is our planet of communication exchange. Jupiter is our planet of luck and abundance. It has deep pockets. I like to think of Jupiter as kind of like the drunk uncle of the zodiac.
Nice.
Town. It's like spread it around, bet on the ponies. It's all going to be fine. When Jupiter goes retrograde, it doesn't mean that our luck runs out. It just means that we kind of got to turn it in. As you know, Marisol, all retrogrades are seasons of so reorganize, revise, revisit, re-examine. This retrograde is happening in Taurus, so a lot of Venusian and Taurian themes will be on the horizon for us. Those are things like financial investments, self-care, creative endeavors, things like that. And at its best, Taurus isn't about stagnation, but it is about like slow and steady process. So it's really, that's what we're being called to do right now. Also, Jupiter's really optimistic and Taurus is cautious. So we want to think about that, especially in terms of relationships and trust. It's like, it's okay to take your time. It's okay to really evaluate someone and not kind of jump all in.
Reda, his eyes are glazed over. He has no idea. So for him
I'm
specifically,
I'm listening very carefully because
he needs to focus in.
I understood Mercury in retrograde. I felt that one.
You felt it?
I felt that. Oh, big time.
Well, be ready to start feeling Jupiter.
And that's why I want to see what Jupiter is all about here. Reda,
I feel like, go ahead. No, please.
No, go ahead. What were you going to say?
I was going to say, I feel in order to make you a true believer, we're going to have to do a segment where I look at your entire birth chart and we'll talk about, you know, your family of origin, love language.
Dangerous slope here. Let's talk about September 29th, okay? Full moon in Aries.
Thank you.
So what can we expect?
To be thirsty and not be able to sleep. That's what happens to me in the full moon. Can't sleep.
I know. Moon ruled Marisol. She takes it hard. So this is the last supermoon of 2023. It's the harvest moon. Many other moons are associated with specific months, but the harvest moon is always the first moon after the autumnal equinox, which we just had last Saturday. And what's amazing about that is usually the moon rises 50 minutes later every day, but during the harvest moon, it's a shorter increment of time, especially the further north that you go. So it's brighter. We have more moonlight period, which is why the name harvest. Farmers were always amped about it because they could collect more. And this one's falling in the sign of Aries, which is really a powerful infernal sign. And the full moon is always opposite whatever sign the sun is in. So we have the sun in Libra and the moon in Aries. And this is really the axis of the me versus the we. Aries is the first sign in the zodiac. It's pure id. And Libra is about diplomacy. It's about its relationship with others. It's about partnership. So under this full moon, that's really the focus. And especially with it being a harvest moon, it's really about like, what can I as an individual share with the collective at large?
Oh,
I like that.
I like that.
Real quick before we go, what do you think of Taylor Swift and Travis Kelce?
I'm so glad that you asked. I actually have an article live on the Post right now examining their relationship. And Travis is a Libra, which is great. And he and Taylor have sun-moon receptivity. And he's going to be like, I think he's going to be a great role dog for her. I think he's happy to like hold her purse and let her shine. It's not, a non-competitive thing. I'm all in.
We're here for it. I love a man that's not afraid to hold his woman's purse.
Exactly.
Reda, we love you. Thank you so much.
Thank you, Reda.
It's such a pleasure. Good to see you guys.
Good to see you too.